Hi, I'm just going to talk for a minute. I was in the middle of doing the dailies for tomorrow, the April 5th dailies, and I got a text message. And it was from a friend of my ex-boyfriend who actually got me into having my own YouTube channel and convinced me that this was something. And it's funny, not funny, but the memories of 2 years ago when I was in Florida with him, pictures of him and I came up in my memories on Facebook today. And a friend of his texted me when I was in the middle of the dailies and told me he had died. He passed away in his sleep this morning. And it's funny, I just talked to him a few months ago. We broke up like a year and a half ago. It was a long distance relationship. We knew it wouldn't work, but he had a very special place in my heart. He was the most romantic boyfriend I ever had. When I went down to, he lived in Fort Myers and I live in Fort Myers, Florida. I live in Youngstown, Ohio. And I went down. It was the first time I had taken. It was funny. I actually posted this. It was my first vacation of my adult life 2 years ago, and it was to go down and spend 5 days in Fort Myers, Florida, with him and his kids. And one of the last day, it was the next to last day that I was there. We went out. He liked to sing karaoke, and we went out to the karaoke bar and he sang me a song and it was sweet. And on the way back to the hotel that we were staying at, he stopped at his favorite beach. It was a shell beach. And he parked underneath the streetlight and he opened the doors of his car and he blasted all of me and slow danced with me under the streetlight at the beach. And it was probably one of the most romantic things that it was the most romantic thing that's ever happened in my life. I wanted to go to this car show, and I'm just a pale girl from Ohio who never gets any sun. I was there one day and I was burnt to a crisp. And I wanted to go to this antique car show because I love muscle cars. I've always been a gearhead, and I was burnt to a crisp, and I am prone to sun poisoning, so I was afraid to go to this car show and get more burnt and then get blistered and get sick, and because the sun poisoning is not fun. And we were coming out. We went to an Applebee's to eat, and it was in the Applebee's parking lot. And there's all these rows and rows of cars. It was in this big shopping center plaza, and he says, "You wait right here." I'm standing outside of Applebee's under the awning, and he runs across this parking lot to this big Dollar General, and the Dollar Generals down there are huge compared to the ones here. And he comes out with this giant golf umbrella so that I could go walking up and down all these aisles at this car show, and I wouldn't get any more sunburnt. And he held it over my head the whole time. And he had a beautiful little, this was 2 years ago, she'd be 5 now. Beautiful little girl. And a sweet son. And I really liked them. She had me wrapped around her finger the first time I met her. She had me. And me, I am not an athletic person, running around the perimeter of the hotel because she wanted to play tag and she wanted to chase me. And I ran the whole way around the hotel. And when I passed by him and he's just laughing, I grabbed hold of his shirt and said, "Stop her." And he kept running. He thought it was hysterical. But we connected on a very spiritual level. He studied psychology, and we used to talk about writing a book together about the link between psychology and spirituality and our different views on things. And but again, it was a long distance relationship and it didn't work. But he was one of those people that I knew I was meant to meet in this lifetime. And there always will be a place in my heart for him. He's a very sweet man. I remember when the weekend that I was down there was almost over and he had to take the kids home. And I waited at the hotel by myself, and I'm outside and I'm at the balcony. We were on the third floor. And right below the balcony there was a pool, and I'm standing there, and I'm standing at the balcony, and it's working, and I hear, "Oi, milady!" And I look down, and he's looking up at me, and starts reciting uh, Romeo and Juliet. He was a good boyfriend. He was somebody that understood relationship security. Um, and he will be sadly missed by a lot of people. But on that note, I don't think I'm going to get the dailies done tonight because I'm just not there anymore right now. Kind of threw my mood a little bit. But I wanted to let you guys know. But I'll be back tomorrow. I mean, it hurts, but, you know, I hadn't talked to him. Like I said, I talked to him once a few months ago for the first time in over a year. I mean, it wasn't like we were talking every day. It's just, I'm just going to sit with my memories for a little bit. And then I got to go to bed because I got to work in the morning. So, but I just want to let you know why there is a lack of dailies. So, I hope you all have a blessed night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Or actually, it'll be the next day. The 6th. Much love. Bye.